So it would be kind of keeping with the schedule. I mean, petties were taken out of circulation here, so they got what they deserved here, not what they wanted. They got what they deserved.
Dwarf time is upon us.
Thanks for the 100 bits, dude. In case you guys do want to go crazy again, the hype trains are off cooldown now. All right. Yeah. Region 11. Here we go. All right. So where are we at? I think we should do probably a full overview. I'm gonna need to fill out all those bedrooms. Dude, fuck pennies. Fuck pennies. Worst goddamn things in the world. I'm probably also gonna fill this area out down here with something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right. So, fortress. It's a large embark. On the side of a mountain, next to a ravine. We've got good and neutral biomes. We've got several, well, it's a pretty peaceful neutral biome, but got this little wall that I'm building up over here, which is keeping us decently safe-ish. Over on the left over here, we have our very large tavern. Underneath the tavern, we have serrated glass discs and a whole lot of them. We were recently attacked by goblins, although since then, we've started getting the ballistas over here set up. I don't know how well those are going to work. I'm just going to throw that out there. No idea how well. I think I should probably also carve in ballista catchers over here. So probably, well, actually, no, we can do that kind of right now. But kind of like carve out this area here so that if they hit this wall here, they will end up on a lower level and not break the arrows because only have so much iron. Because this fortress, we've been having a very hard time finding iron. You love the zigzag river. It's a perfect zigzag, isn't it? With the super right-hand corners. All right, so we'll get that carved out. But let's finish going through what we actually have in the fortress itself. Down here we have, you know, the catcher area. Oopsies. We have our coffins from all the dead, as well as our royalties' tombs. Yeah, the goblins got to bring us some more iron. That would be nice of them. Down here we have various spots where we've been mining to try and find other ores, but mostly all we've found is gems, which is useful too. I mean, we're cutting those now. If I fly a little further down, that's all we got. We haven't hit any caverns yet. It's nice to see it. It's just nice to see the fortress. So let's go over who's alive here. We're currently at 53 citizens as we fought with a very, very, very fiery Forgotten Beast and lost a lot of dwarves. Or not a Forgotten Beast, Land Titan. Was a, hey, Hayes, it's good to see you. I love that combo. It's great. Three new benchmarks in the AMD processors. They benchmarked with the F. Oh, really? It's neat that they benchmarked with the F. So, people that are still alive. Padinsky, Kibbs, DeBerry's, Brahms, Jack Nerick, Parker's, or packers. Parrot, rhinestone, bed soap. We have a bunch of peasants. A shit ton of peasants, actually. Why do I have so many peasants? They must have all just come in from the, You guys all been jobbed up? No, they haven't. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no, they haven't. These guys must have all just come in from the recent migrant wave. Because there was a migrant wave right at the end of the last time I played this for it, so... I don't know what I need, so I guess I'll just assign them as I need them. Yes. Well, just the chill music from the Witcher 3 soundtrack. Oh, also, elves. My name is Midwava Epivisico. I am here from the woodlands. There is much to discuss. Here it is. I don't know where that voice came from. We elves are partial to the trees in this fortresses surrounding your lands. The forests surrounding the lands, not fortresses. Although we loathe to spare a single branch to your senseless slaughter, we are willing to ask that you keep your tree fells at 100 until we next meet. Yes, we can grant this request. We can part with at least 120. Hey, that's more. It was 113 last time. 121 trees, Butcher. Brahms. Well, we can abide by this. Let's work towards our mutual coexistence. Let's discuss the state of our agreements. There's much to discuss. We do not always see eye to eye, but I bid you farewell. May you someday embrace nature the way you embrace rocks and mud. I think I'm going to stick with this voice. What? Is causing that? How did that catch fire? It's a very good elf name. I have, well, I mean, okay. The elves are going to be thrilled by this. Yeah, something is on fire. So what must have happened is something must have been on fire, and then they must have placed it in the stockpile. Oh boy. Yeah. Well. Hey, chat. Something has collapsed on the surface. Peasant has been found dead, too. I'm annoyed that it didn't burn up the bodies. Desert Titan's ghost now. I would have seen it in the undead listing. Well, well, we lost a peasant. Well. That's not how that works, unfortunately, Crazer. Unfortunately, that would be really nice if that was the way that worked, but... Well, I mean... What's better than a little bit of, you know, fertilization of the forest, right? What's better than a good forest fire, you know? Some trees need to burn down. I'm so happy I didn't fucking make my walls out of wood. Burning up there. This is just like a pretty good stress test, too. I think it'll probably... I guess it'll burn up to the river, won't it? I don't think that this counts as the trees being chopped down. So no. Or it shouldn't. But we can pretend that it angers the elves. Yay! Dietrich, the ghostly Mark's dwarf, has been put to rest. I mean, because, like, the trees are still there. Like, I can still cut them down, right? Unfortunately, I don't get charcoal when I cut them down, though. Yeah. That sucks. It's going up the mountain. I can't wait to see what this shit looks like in the Steam version. I really need to turn off the something has collapsed on the surface auto pause. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's not going to spread across the river. There's not enough. Oh, look at this stupid fucking fisher dwarf. Don't you do it. So plan for today is we need a well in the fort. So I'm going to try and get a well into the fort today. That is the goal for today. Good lord. That's quite the burn. All pause alerts. I usually leave on warm stone and damp stone. Because those ones are good to have, but this is also a relatively fresh install of the game too. Wondering, is the fire gonna burn along the brown area? I guess so. Well, I mean, it's dealing with all the trash on the surface. It's dealing with all of the trash on the surface. Also, Ergo, I hope you're doing well, man. Hope that you're doing well. Man, it would be nice if this was free charcoal, though, because goddamn. Oh, Crystal. When moonwalking, hello. Well, seems like things are starting to cool off down there. I need some slabs. So with this fort, we are brewing using fruits. Uh-oh. Really? Yeah, I need some slabs. Wait, your name's totally unrelated? How is that possible? I was gonna say. That's like naming yourself Loca-Cola or Coca-Lola and saying, oh, it's not related in the slightest. I don't think I've ever actually had Crystal Pepsi. Never been a big fan of soda, just in general. I drank 7-Up a little bit when I was younger, but that's just because it was available. Not because I liked it or anything. And now it will literally kill me, so. Also, okay, I was going to say, there's a child in this. No, they're inside the fort. I don't know what that weapon is. That's just a bronze. I don't think those will burn anyway. All right, I need to turn those alerts off. I was gonna say we can name some dwarves, but I just want it off. Anybody know which folder it's in? Is it D in it or in it? Wild Pig, thanks for the raid. What's up, dude? I'm just adjusting some settings.
Howdy.
Hello, how you doing, Pig? Guys, can I get a round of beers in chat for that 20 months? Means a lot. Good to be back. Thanks once again for the raid. What are we playing today? And Demi Skeleton, thanks for the follow there. Could not find surface. Under alert. In the announcements text file. Ah. Found it. What's it called? Does anybody know what the actual thing is called? As I'm looking. Combat, ambush, noble arrival, mischief, item attachment, artifact began. This is what I'm looking at for reference. Which found something. Where are you? Somebody grows up. Failed mount, failed dismount. Not seeing it. I don't know what to find. I don't know what to look for. Because I haven't done this in about a year. So I would totally control shift F if I knew what I needed to search for. I don't know the exact wording of the announcement. I already was doing that. That's what the bling was for, because I couldn't find it. Cancel damp, cancel warm. I mean, app, surface, fail to grab surface, fail to lose hold of surface. Like the whoa. No, I'm not going to delete every pause. Something has collapsed on surface. Cooler. I mean, like, I'm not going to turn off every pause. Fuck you. Don't suggest that again. Fuck off. I mean, I found this before. Actually, no, in fact, new mandate. P. You sure it's in here? Merchants need depot. They're unloading. Put in a container. Is it cave collapse? I mean, where even is that? There we go. Let's try that. Let's see if that does it. Let's find out. There we go. I did it. Thank you. Yeah, I would never have thought to look for caves. Got a lot of stressed out dwarves. And they're all stressed out because of the massacre that happened. Those trees should be fine in there. Alright. So. Interesting. Why did they cancel the construction of that last ballista? I don't know. A lot of my wood burners are canceling going out and getting wood because it's all burned. You'd think that that would help the frame rate afterwards. The fact that everything's been cleared. Although, ironically, the bodies in the stockpile right there didn't burn. So, like I was saying before all this happened, does anybody want a dwarf? Would you like a name? Also, I have, like, no military dwarves because they all got murdered by that forgotten... The few that I had left, they all got murdered by that forgotten beast. Robo Burger. You are now our chief medical dwarf. Within the last season, she felt satisfied after reading questions about Boulder... Rearths? Boulder Earths, derp. And she felt satisfied about learning questions about Boulder Earths. You'll be right back. Be safe out there. Dangerous to go alone. Take this. She's a casual worshipper of the Dealer of Bronze. 66 years old, born on the 6th of Felsley in the year 492. She has very low cheekbones and she has a square chin. Her hair is greasy and her medium-length hair is tied in a ponytail. Her head is extremely tall and her rounded nose is upturned. Her eyebrows are short and her hair is burnt umber. Her skin is raw umber and her eyes are jade. She is quick to heal, slow to tire, and tough. Excuse me. She personally has an absolute believer in the rule of law, values a harmonious existence, and dreams of creating a great work of art. She actively avoids exciting or stressful situations. She is prone to strong feelings of lust, and she is not particularly curious about the world. She isn't very polite, and she tends to share her own experiences and thoughts with others. She blows her breath out when she's annoyed, and she tenses up when she's nervous. I'm too hot, that's why. Wants to be depressed dwarf? I mean, I could totally give somebody a depressed dwarf if they wanted a dwarf. Bastet. Let's make you a peasant. Bastet. She feels satisfied at work, and within the last season, she felt sympathy after bringing somebody to rest. And she felt lonely after being away from family and friends for too long and was unable to practice a craft. So she wants to practice a craft. Well, you had a dwarf and you died. Abort. She's 102 years old, born the 22nd of Granite in the year 465. Her very long hair is neatly combed and her nose is broad. Her eyelashes are short and her ears are somewhat narrow. Her hair is golden yellow mixed with gray and her skin is raw umber. Her eyes are bronze. She is very strong but clumsy and flimsy and slow to heal. She likes milk quartz, armadillo bone, windows and large gems and splints, and lions for their roars, and the words of the meandering festival. She personally greatly respects those that observe decorum and maintain their dignity, and finds artwork boring and doesn't see cooperation as valuable. She dreams of raising a family, and she finds humor in most situations and seeks out exciting and adventurous situations. She is slow to anger, and she tends to assume the worst of two outcomes will be the one that comes to pass. She can occasionally lose focus on the matter at hand, and she tends to be a bit stubborn in changing her mind about things. She enjoys the company of others, and she doesn't handle stress well. She generally is quite confident in her abilities when undertaking specific ventures, and she's not particularly interested in what others think of her, and will often touch others when greeting them, and she needs alcohol to get through the working day. Bad at social distancing. That's actually accurate, because Bastet, you'll often like come into chat and say like glumps person and stuff like that. And Duvin would also like a dwarf. We'll get you dwarfed up next, but first, no health problems on you. You do have an older brother that's in the fort, Bastet, and a whole bunch of passing acquaintances. But you want a craft. Well, glasswork is something that's very, very common in this fort, so we're going to get you into glassworking. In real life, you're shy. Well, we know you as chat Bastet, not real life Bastet, obviously. All right. Let's make you Duvin. He is blissful after sleeping in a very good bedroom, and within the last season, he was interested near a fine door. And satisfied at work, and was bored after being unable to practice craft for too long. Felt sympathy after bringing somebody to rest, but pleasure after putting on an exceptional item. What exceptional item was that? Probably the donkey leather hood. Maybe that gold bracelet. Could be any number of things. He is agile, 49 years old, born on the 8th of Obsidian, the year 409. His sideburns are clean-shaven, and his very long mustache is arranged in double braids. Very long beard is neatly combed, and his hair is clean-shaven. He has emerald eyes that are incredibly close-set, and he has a low voice and very low cheekbones. And he has a narrow chin and an extraordinary broad, flattened ears. Big ears, okay. And have nearly fused lobes, and his ears are somewhat short, and his hair is gold, and his skin is raw umber. Likes orthoclase steel and sunstone, warhammers and leather armor, water buffaloes, and for their wallowing, and when possible prefers to consume spotted ratfish. Personally finds friendship burdensome and dreams of crafting a masterwork someday. Cracks easily under pressure and feels strong urges and seeks short-term rewards. We're going to put you into leatherworking, by the way. Doesn't tend to hold on to grievances, and he is often swayed by emotional appeals. He doesn't try to get things done perfectly, and he has an active sense of humor. He tends to avoid crowds and often acts with compassion. He is he is brave in the face of imminent danger, and he has a greedy streak. He is not particularly interested in what others think of him, and he tends to make a small mess of his thing. Welcome to the fort, Duvin. And you have glass. I'm actually gonna move you over to leatherwork. All right. Anybody else want to be dwarfed? I mean, it's not like it's last call or anything. Just give me a shout. You guys know what's up, babe. It's good to be back, Kibbs. It is good to be back. As always, to those of you who don't know where I've been, I was in the hospital for a while, and post-hospital, I've been, I got out on Tuesday from the hospital, but I've been kind of getting used to my life now because I am now a diagnosed, I guess, type 1 diabetic, which is just something I need to live with. So I've been kind of getting the basics down, but we're going to be trying to get back to the normal schedule. So I won't be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow is my scheduled day off. Probably what I'll do is I'm going to take an extra day off for a little bit, maybe Sunday, until I get things, you know, kind of back on proper course. And it's going to take us a little bit to get there, I would think. But thanks so much to everybody who, you know, said nice things to me in DMs, even if I didn't respond. I read them all while I was gone. It's been a rough week. This has been the longest period of time I've taken off of creating content since 2015. So, been a long time for me. It's actually like kind of weird to be streaming again. Don't get me wrong, it feels good to be streaming again and I'm happy to be back, but kind of weird. You know, some of the struggles. I mean, I right now, like, the most immediate struggle is I need a family doctor, which I don't have. Like, I don't have a doctor currently. Forced vacation, yes. Forced vacation, as I said on Twitter once, forced vacation in the Canadian healthcare system. But hey, at least it's the Canadian healthcare system. Much cheaper. Much, much, much cheaper. God, I got so many bags. I don't actually need these bedrooms. I just kind of want them set up. So I did need these bedrooms, but then 2/3 of my dwarves died in this fortress. Because the last time we played on this fortress, we got attacked by a land titan, which, like, obliterated the fortress's population, so. But how have you been, Kibbs? How has everybody been? You know, there's been a lot of talk about me in the last, what, 4 hours or however long I've been live? Yeah, or 6 hours and 14 minutes that I've been live. So, how have you guys been? I've had a lot of people telling me that they've been watching VODs. I got one DM from a person who said that apparently they can't tolerate other streamers, which I thought was interesting. Like, apparently can't watch anybody else. Never hurts to have rooms ready. Yeah, because our pop, we don't know how big the next few, like, migrant waves are going to be, right? Waiting for a new SSD. Really? When I got back, one of the first things I noticed was in front of my apartment, there was a package waiting for me. And guess what it was? A brand new bag of 2 kilograms of coffee. God. So it's so nice to brew up some coffee this morning. So fucking nice. Let me tell you about it. You had your cat in for emergency. Oh no. I read a tweet from one Simcopter, which was, I just pulled 6 inches of string out of my cat's butt. How's your day going? Which kind of made my day for some reason. It's just a funny sentence to read. So my garden that I have, I don't know if you guys saw. This is actually a question for anybody who funds me on Patreon. Do you guys want to see garden update videos on the Patreon? They'd be very short, maybe like 30 seconds to a minute. Should I do that? What do you guys think? Because I have seedlings. I took a photo. But and I need to clip my my lettuce leaves because I planted them. I will be doing that pretty soon up in here. You'd love to see garden update videos? All right, well, that's something I can do tomorrow then. Man, those trees are still fucking... Good God, look at that. That is quite the forest fire. And that's going to be going for a while. Also, I would like to say a huge thank you to those of you who've signed up to support the Patreon. There's been a couple new patrons the past few days. If you want me to use Twitch names and stuff in video credits, just let me know. Hey R&D, what's up, dude? I could do a time lapse. I'd need a camera for that. I'd need a dedicated camera if I were to do time lapse stuff. I wouldn't mind doing that. That'd be really cool, but I don't have a dedicated camera for that. I mean, unless it's just like take a photo every day, I guess I could. But it would be pretty basic shit. She's really wanted to get into it for a bit. Is she getting into it, Zapdos? I love hearing about people teaching siblings and significant others how to play Dwarf Fortress. It's always fun. Let's just make another, maybe not green glass discs, actually. Let's make some glass furniture.
Welcome back, less than 3.
Cheers, dude. It's good to be back, trust me. It is good to be back. God damn. How much charcoal do I have? Thank you so much for the tier 3 for 35 months on a 35-month streak, dude. I got plenty of charcoals. No, it doesn't. Dwarf Fortress doesn't care about you or your frame rates. Dwarf Fortress does what it wants. He's incredibly brave in the face of imminent danger. Well, you're gonna go join the military then. How about this dwarf? Dreams of raising a family. Somewhat fearful in the face of imminent danger. All right, well, you're not gonna go do anything crazy then. Just go grab a pick. I've run 4 instances of DF before for various reasons, Eggman. But, yeah, no, it's been a long week. Eggman, it's been a long week. I will say, it's a good thing I've decided not to go to any conventions this year, even if they do happen. Like, I'm pretty sure that PAX West is going to get canceled, but even if it doesn't, yeah, we're going to, even though you're pretty alarmed, we're going to put you into the military anyway. Actually, no, that's not what I wanted to do. There you go. Because the munitions are supposed to be ranged dwarves. Let's unforbid all of those bolts. Why do I have so many arrows? Those are indeed ballista. Yes, there are ballista and catapults in Dwarf Fort. Uncompromising realism even with FPS. The exception of elves, they're just evil, yes. Dwarf Fortress doesn't care about you or your frame rates. Personally values nature. What a stupid dwarf. Values nature, eh? Well, you know what? You can go be with nature then. Let you go fish. I very rarely do that, but what is that dwarf doing? Oh. Odd. Finds the pursuit of skill mastery off-putting. Brave in the face of imminent danger. You can join the military. In terms of mastering a skill. I'm seeing if they're brave in the face of imminent danger, because that means they won't run away from battles. Doesn't really matter what their other skills are or desires, as long as they're brave in the face of imminent danger. You're fine. Yeah, because the dwarf values nature, so he can go fucking be in nature. He can go be our lookout, you know? Wow. But yes, I did just tell a dwarf to go fish. Have you never played Go Fish? It's a traditional card game. It's all right, really. Just remember, I'm now a type 1 diabetic. I'm all a new person. I'm a whole new person now. Although, we're taking a couple days off anywhere, though you can go anywhere, you just need a few days of needing to look at the computer screen. Yeah. Fair enough. Eggman. Although one thing that's good, for conventions, is no more me coming back at 3 o'clock in the morning fucked up. Because I have to stay sober. Well, not totally sober, but sober-ish. Sober-er. What's been upsetting you? Decent meals? Well, we have decent meals. Restless after being unable to practice martial art. Interesting. Well, I don't actually remember what any of these squads are. So I'm just going to disband all of these squads. With the exception of the one. Thumbs up, but also boo. I mean, I can have 2 drinks, but I'm limited to 2 drinks a day. Which is fine. No, it is what it is. All right, I need a trash bin back here. Less booze, more weed. Yeah, well, weed has no carbs. So, well, I mean, probably not more weed. I'll probably just still smoke the same amount that I already did. Actually, nothing for a while. They're actually not doors, they're portals. They're green glass doors. Damn, dude. So when I left, I mean, you guys can see the sub count on the screen, but like when I left, Squog, what's up, dude? I was at 250 subs. If that thing actually automatically updates. Bought drinks so that you don't have to, man. I'm telling you. It's doing us all a favor. I don't even know if it's going to automatically update. It should. Thanks, Eggman. You know, thanks. Just for those of you who don't know, Eggman's been around this stream for a fucking long time. God, my camera's bad. Thank you so much, man. One of the first people to gift subs in this channel way back when. You'll add more to it. I'm at a loss right now.
I'll add some more to it.
You indeed added more twit. Demi Skeleton, thanks for subscribing. Hobo for the 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. And Dragon Man, cheers, dude. I saw it, yeah. You're buying me a game? Please don't. You don't need to do that, man. You don't need to buy me any games,
S
dude.
crypt
It's all good.
sellout, C crypt sellout, A crypt sellout, M crypt sellout, T crypt sellout, R crypt sellout, A crypt sellout, I crypt sellout, N crypt sellout, woo.
Demi Skeleton, enjoy those skulls and lasers and shit. Thank you very much for that brand new tier 1 subscription. Here's friend.
Check your friend request on Steam. I am buying you a game.
Can I? Fine, I'll add you. Breath? What breath? That's been gone for a bit. Oh, the text-to-speech lady had to catch her breath? Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. You guys are too fucking kind. I don't deserve you guys, frankly. I don't. Well, thank you very much, everybody. Hobo with the bits, Dragon Man with the bits, Gibbs gifting subs, Zapdos with the bits, Squug resubbing at tier 2 for 35 months. Hope you're doing. Are you back at work, Squug? I've asked. Hope things are going well for you, hey? You know, like, now that I know what my throat thing was that we've been talking about, the dry mouth. In my case, diabetes. Hopefully you're not in the same boat. That would suck. Hope your throat's feeling better. So to anybody who got sniped with a gift sub, enjoy those. It's so good, isn't it, Zapdos? It's so fucking good. And want to continue to be alright. Yeah, I'll do my best. I'll be around to play some games tomorrow, hopefully, Squad. Might look at my teeth falling out dreams in hindsight. I don't know what was causing the dreams. Because weird dreams are not a side effect of weird blood sugars. From what I can tell. So I haven't been looking at them like that. I don't know, I'm still just... Like, there's a lot of things like, oh, well, when I used to go to the pub, like, in the fall with my friends, I'd piss 4 times. And my friends would all maybe piss once when we leave kind of thing. So I'm looking at stuff like that and going, man, was my blood sugar going up already in, like, October? That's the kind of stuff that I'm looking at. You don't think you're diabetic? Yay! Don't be diabetic. It's not fun. Thanks for the second hype train today, guys. Seriously. Seriously. I'm leaving them on, and my head ideal is I'd leave them on until I recovered my sub count. Just as kind of like a, yay, I'm back kind of thing. Because I usually leave them off, but... New bit badge? Nice, dude. You should get a notification for that. Should get a notification. Also, Zapdos, thank you very much for cheering bits and stuff when I was at the hospital. You have no idea how much that helped my fucking spirits when I was in the hospital. Likes to brawl. Ooh. This dwarf likes to brawl. He feels satisfied at work and he said this is satisfying. He feels gratitude for being rescued. Personally values nature. Yeah, well, is this this is the dwarf I think that a fisher dwarf, but I'm gonna put them in the military. Often feels lustful, doesn't handle stress well. Well, maybe not the military, and has a calm demeanor and likes to take it easy. Tends to be passive in discussions, and he scratches his ear when he's thinking. Needs alcohol to get through the working day. Likes iron, moonstone, coral, and scepters, bracelets, and giant alligators for their strength. I played a lot of Sproggy Wood the first day. It was good. I actually bought it ages ago and forgot I had it. 13 subscriptions and 1,353 bits. Thanks, guys, for the hype train. You're too kind. All right. I need a minute. Also, thanks, man. Thanks, Dragon Man. I already have it on itch. But thanks for supporting Odd Realm, regardless. Yeah, that's why I'm like, why are you saying Jesus, Hobo? Because that was definitely a... Excuse me while my brain shuts off for a minute. It's okay, my bad is brain today. So if your brain is bad today, my bad is brain. But thank you very much for gifting me Odd Realm. It's just like, Hobo, I need help. I need a mod. Well, that covers my insulin. Or, yeah, basically, right? I need an adult. Oh, shit. Yeah, because my insulin the day before yesterday was $298. Granted, now I'm covered. That's my deductible, basically. And that's good for like a month and a bit. Jesus, dude. Jesus. Brain? What brain? I don't know what that is. I don't deserve you guys. Frankly. I really, really don't. You were busy this morning with work. Yeah, and I didn't know how long I was going to stream today, too, because I had an hour and a half long doctor's appointment today over the phone. So I very carefully, I put her on speakerphone and talked to her and gave her all the information she was asking for while I was playing records, like flipping the records over and putting on new records. And everybody was awesome and stuck around, which is like, maybe I could do this more often. Oh, hey, you dream of mastering a skill. Confident under pressure. Prefers to be alone. Doesn't like being around different people. Is assertive. Has no particular interest in what others think of her. You're going in the military. Also, anybody want to be this dwarf? You know, Hugru, you can be this dwarf. You can be this lady dwarf. The body of my spouse decayed without a burial. I have been so wronged. Because of this, you joined the military. 105 years old, born on the 2nd of limestone in the year 453. Today was the official DJ for the Golden State Warriors? What? Oh, you're doing this cool thing at work where every Wednesday they get to... Oh, really? Huh. That's kind of funny, actually. That's neat. I like that. Also, I'm shocked that you guys are using Zoom. No offense, but shouldn't you be using your own software? I'm actually shocked how many people are using Zoom. Just in general. I mean, I guess we're well versed in it for reasons, but... Still trying to just resurrect my brain over here. As Quill18 said once when he got a very large tip was, sometimes chat just likes to shut my brain off for a little. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. As I just shut my brain off for a little bit. You've been using Zoom to talk to your father. I've been using Discord to talk to my whole family. And it was extremely helpful while in the hospital too. For those of you who don't know actually, and I would recommend this to anybody who knows me, who wasn't here for the beginning half of the stream, okay? Go listen to the most recent episode of that podcast after the stream's done. It's called Hospital Stories and Music Videos. Just listen to that. I recorded it yesterday with Rhinestone. It's first little bit we talk about a music video and I recommend a music group that I listen to in the hospital bunch. And then the rest is just like 40 minutes of me talking about being in the hospital, what it was like being in the hospital, things that happened while in the hospital, some funny stories. And so if you want that or are interested in that, it's all there. And Eggman, thank you very much for gifting another sub to Duvin. You guys are too kind. Like, if you've never listened to my podcast before, that's fine. But if you're going to pick one episode to listen to this one. And maybe you like it, man. Maybe you listen to future podcasts. If you want to, like, grab the RSS feed, too, it's on there. You just click the little RSS feed, and you can put it in any podcast player of your choice. All right, so Huguru. She's confident under pressure, and she prefers to be alone. She is somewhat uncomfortable around those who are unusual and like to live differently from herself. She is assertive, and she has no particular interest in what other things are. She has an active sense of humor, and she doesn't mind a little tumult and discord in day-to-day living. She is conscious and eager to learn, and she is fairly important in the grand scheme of things, can easily fall in love or develop positive feelings, and she occasionally overindulges. She has a noticeable lack of perseverance, and she tends to stare unwaveringly when she's speaking to somebody. She needs alcohol to get through the working day. She needs mastering a skill. She personally finds the idea of fair dealing foolish and cheats. She personally finds the idea of fair dealing foolish and cheats whenever she feels it's profitable. Respects the law and doesn't see the independence particularly valuable and respects commerce. Gonna do the unboxing very soon. You have fun, dude. You came here from the tree video? Hey, man. Hi. Well, today's like my first day back after a week in hospital, so it's good to be back. And they picked a good time. Thank you to Toady and Bay 12 Games for putting that post up the day I get back. It's like they couldn't have picked a better day for me. I also recorded, edited, and uploaded that while streaming. Uh-oh. You know, but thanks, man. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Hope it was at least interesting. Is the diabetes really that bad? Yes. Type 1 diabetes is really that. It's a chronic illness. To the normal amount. I mean, that's, you gotta do what you gotta do. I was wondering how you got that out an hour ago when it says that I'm streaming for 6+ hours. I muted my microphone and recorded the voiceover and edited it on stream. Like, it's really that difficult to do. All right, looks like most of those beds are in. I'm waiting on some cabinets, which the order hasn't been sent out for because I've been naming dwarves. Pump operator, he might be strong. In last season, he felt pleasure after a satisfying acquisition. He's been well. 51. Dreams of raising a family. He seeks out exciting and adventurous situations. He's very comfortable around others that are different. He's quite polite and has little interest in joking around. Has a greedy streak, and he often is envious of others. He is somewhat fearful in the face of imminent danger. Not so good in the military. But you seek out adventurous situations. Weird dwarf. But yeah, so the diabetes really is that bad, but you know, it is what it is, and it's all I can do is learn to live with it. You know, learn to live with it and manage it, which means scheduling is going to be a little bit less than good for a little bit, unfortunately, and there really isn't much I can do about that. I only have 2 miners. I really need some dedicated miners. But yeah, no, that's actually the second one of those. I did the Steam Machines one as well while I was streaming. As long as they pop up or I notice them. No, this is Into the Breach music. Dwarf Fortress has like a 2-minute soundtrack. Most people just listen to the fan soundtrack, which is pretty decent, but not the kind of music I want to listen to all the time. No, I don't use SoundSense. SoundSense would require me to, uh-oh. This leatherworker's gone nuts. SoundSense would require me to use DF Hack, which I don't use. So no, I don't use SoundSense. Also, I find most of the notifications in SoundSense to be fucking annoying. Whenever I see a stream and they're using SoundSense, I want to tear my hair out. I usually cycle around through various Ben Prunty soundtracks, Witcher soundtracks. Sometimes I'll listen to the Skyrim music or Minecraft music. I have like just a playlist of different video game soundtracks. Like here, I can show you the Dwarf Fortress soundtrack. 10 hours. This is the Dwarf Fortress soundtrack. The Catches of Pantomiming wishes to join the Aleharvest of Scorching for the purpose of entertaining visitors. No. I don't need no, Man, these are getting filled up fast. Like, it's actually not bad guitar work. The problem is it's way too short. It's like, ready. I have no idea. Anyway. Where to post video? I mean, you can post it in the alcohol room if you want. On Discord. In beer chat. Also, guys, we're gonna have a new game to stream on the 1st, I think, next week. Space Haven is going into early access on Steam, so it'll be available to more than just backers, which is cool. So that's a thing that we'll be able to play for a little bit. For those of you who don't know what Space Haven is they describe it as Dwarf Fortress inspired. A question mark on that one. But little spaceship colony building game, which I think will be fun for us to at least, you know, mess about with for a day. How many slams have I made? Okay, so they're working on them. Gods Will Be Watching soundtrack is also very good. I haven't listened to that one in a while, though. Have not listened to that one in a while. Gods Will Be Watching and The Red Strings Club. 2 games I hate, but love the soundtracks for. The games are very bad, in my opinion. I do not like the games at all, but... I'm making meals. No, I am not. Lavish meals. 300. Sure. I'm gonna say 300, but once that's done, I'll just... Oh, it's fine. All right, I need more Mark's dwarves. Actually, know what we could do? Bone bolt. 100. It's not good. It's not brutal, it's just not good. I mean, I'm a bad person to ask on that subject anyways. Nigoi, just because I don't care if the government spies on my information. Give them my information. In fact, I just gave them a shit ton of information yesterday. Like, I signed a piece of paper yesterday that said it was okay for the government to read all of my revenue, all of my income, and all of my taxes. Because I'm a diabetic. So... I'm just not worried about that shit. Hansel's brood drink horrified. We need to get those ghosts dealt with. I'll do my best. Love. I mean, I've had the best stream I've had in months today, ironically. So we'll see. You're hyped for when taxes are in DF. You know what would be cool? Is if you could have money in Dwarf Fortress, but then decide to get rid of money and just be communist dwarves. I want both options. Also, hey, these are done. How big do I usually build rooms? I don't have any formula. I build rooms as I feel. This is my crafting layer and temples. You know, like I just build stuff as I feel I need them. This is my library, this big ass empty room right here, you know? So it's just, and up there is a guild. You know, this is a guild hall. So I build them based on how big I feel they need to be. I don't really have any... Interesting. Glass, green. What can I do? Let's make 20 glass portals, green glass disc. New Year's? Oh, definitely New Year's. If we're talking about funding-wise, definitely New Year's. By about... I mean, to give you an idea... Subs have been gifted today. 36 subs have been gifted today. It was like 250 subs that were gifted on New Year's. But I don't know, it's close with the cash tips. You guys have been bananas. I'm building this little tower out of gold here. Because I have a lot of gold. But it's not a competition. That does. When your economy tanks in DF, I mean, wouldn't that flood the market with your coins? And lower the value of your coins, in theory? Because if you're just smelting more coins when your economy tanks, then that would lower the value of your coins. Also, isn't the economy update, like, after the magic update? Like, we're going to be waiting for that for... Could lower taxes that way. Honestly, what I want more than than economy in Dwarf Fortress, the thing that I really want, aside from smoking, because I desperately want the dwarves to be able to smoke pipes. But, it's because of how dwarfy that is. But, no, the thing that I really want in Dwarf Fortress is I want a proper, like... faction system that lets me actually do diplomacy. Like, I want to appoint a diplomat and send them to diplomatic meetings to stop wars, you know? Like, I want a dwarf that, like, you know, maybe very much likes helping others, is good with speaking, and then I can send that dwarf to diplomatic meetings and create, like, a dwarven UN, I guess. Because then, like, actually starting wars between the dwarves would be a viable thing, and, like, you could, let's just say, steal a bunch of artifacts from your own faction, and then if you have good enough diplomats, and send your faction a bunch of gifts and, like, quell the problems and stop a civil war type deal. Because, like, I've started civil wars in Dwarf Fortress before, and it's really fun. But, like, once you're in a civil war in Dwarf Fort, it's literally impossible for you to get out. You never get out. We try and avoid talking about politics, but it's not like a strict rule. If everybody's being civil, it's fine. But let's just not use politics as jokes. Because people come here to get away from the real world. It's just like we can talk about... we can totally talk about COVID, but a lot of people come here to get away from talking about COVID. That's all good, Inigo. Don't even worry about it. Hey, Lord Cucumber. Hi. Yeah, I'm out of the hospital. Temporarily. Who knows? I could go back. All I need to do is follow the instructions on my fucking... Oh, God. All I need to do is follow the instructions on my insulin, and I would end up back in hospital in about 6 hours. Gave me bad instructions. I think I may have gotten the doctor from the hospital that I was at in trouble. Because I told the doctor that I had the doctor's appointment with what they gave me on my instructions on my prescriptions, which were wrong. Basically, they told me to take 3 shots a day of short-acting insulin in a unit of 4 in between meals, well, right before meals. So enough to nuke the meal, basically. Then 16 units 3 times a day between meals of long-acting insulin. Supposed to take long-acting insulin once per day. That would have killed me. I would have died in my sleep the first night. But yeah, no. Fuck the real world. Let's forget that it exists. Hey, Ashton has grown to become a peasant. Enjoyment when playing make-believe. Why should I help? I agree. Why should you help? Is incorrect prescriptions? But because my older sister's a pharmacist, my younger sister's a type 1 diabetic, and my mom raised a type 1 diabetic, we took one look at that and went, that's not right. What the fuck? So we got onto the phone with my little sister, and we were like, Inigoi, why should you help? That's a good question. He felt enjoyment after playing make-believe, and was embarrassed to be wearing tattered clothing, but he was blissful after sleeping in a great bedroom. His sideburns are clean-shaven, and his very long mustache is arranged in double braids. And his very long beard is arranged in double braids. His very long hair is tied in braids. He has a ponytail. And his hair is saffron, and his skin is raw umber, and his eyes are bronze. Not gold? Really? That's interesting. Most of the dwarves' eyes are gold, but yours are bronze. That's fascinating. Throw down on PS1 Demon Soul. Isn't, like, Demon Souls a PS3 game? Or am I an idiot? He personally believes that the acquisition of power over others is the ideal goal in life and worthy of the highest respect. Due to seeing Arel die in 552, deeply dislikes competition and sees guile and cunning as indirect and somewhat worthless. Dreams of raising a family. Impervious to the effects of stress and is a pessimist. Is very greedy and tends to be a little wasteful when working on projects. Isn't given to flights of fancy, and he is brave in the face of imminent danger. He is swayed by emotional appeals. You're joining the military. You're starting your own squad, basically. He is not swayed by emotional appeals and does not go out of his way to help others. He is pleased by his own appearance and talents, and he tends to form only tenuous emotional bonds with others. Oh, that sucks if they're damaged. I hope they're not. Best of luck with them. Because fuck him. I mean, fuck the Soul series in general when it comes to finishing those games. So you don't have any family in the fortress. How the heck did you get here, though? Well, maybe they all died. Well, anyway, we're going to give you your own squad. Metal armor. The world... So, Inigo, I need you to do me a favor. What's the name of your squad? The Beastman. That'd be Squug's squad. But I've already had a great stream. Eggman. Bronze Fist. The Bronze Fist. Fist or fists? Fist. Individual fist. Now let's see what we have, actually. Equip. No. See if I can give you a specific weapon. Maybe a steel short sword, actually. Could give you a bronze maul. It's not the greatest weapon. What else do I have that's bronze? Bronze battle axe. Ooh, a bronze spear. Bronze flail. Let's go with bronze spear. All right. Well, let's put you on active in training. Oh, there's a ghost. God damn it. Still waiting on a lot of these. I have got more jobs that need doing than dwarves, basically. That emote is cool. The little hype emotes. They're not bad. Some of them are pretty good, actually. Some of them are terrible, but some of them are pretty good. Tortas, the ghostly presser, has been put to rest. That's good. Yeah, I think they're okay. I think they suffer from too much detail. Is my big problem with those emotes. Like, if they didn't have so much detail, I'd like them a lot more. That's the big problem I have with them, is they have too much detail. If they didn't have so much detail, I think they'd be a lot better. Because I think that, like, simple-looking emotes are much better. Speaking of emotes, Tier 2 and Tier 3 subs are getting 5 new emotes. Isn't that insane? I think it's nuts. Also, fucking great. It's about time Twitch actually does something for you guys. From what I've read, yeah. Lulusemenkul was seen being passed to a thief. We have a thief in our midst, my friends. Right, who saw it then? That's the question. Who saw it then? No sentence pending while you're dead. But, like, who was seen being passed to a thief. Exactly. Stop right there, criminal scum. Yeah, but who stole it, though? It was seen right there being passed to a thief. You're hauling gold bars. I don't like this goblin peddler. Why would dwarves become sad if you covered things with glorious dwarven engineering? Dwarves don't like the natural world naturally. I have no idea. I was kind of hoping that stuff would get reported, but well, maybe it's because I don't have a captain of the guard currently. Let's slaughter the horse. That's right there for some reason. Bomb rack captain of the guard. Yeah, because the captain of the guard died during the Titan attack. I hope that we're not too late for the crime to not get reported. Seeing people attending meetings. It might be too late. Yeah, I don't know. That's fun, though. I like it when my stuff gets stolen in Dwarf Fortress. It's entertaining. Also gives me stuff to go pick up later. And poor Kibbs. This poor dwarf here. Euphoric after having a pretty decent drink. A pretty decent drink, eh? We're brewing our drinks with a very large variety of various lovely, lovely fruits and vegetables. They should be better than a pretty decent drink. Pretty decent, that's all that we get. So tomorrow is, so how's it going? Yeah, I mean, I'm as good as I can be, really. Like, I'm not gonna be 100% for a while, but I'm better than I was, but also worse than I was. So kind of one of the fun things about having, or about being a type 1 diabetic. If you're a type 1 diabetic, okay, and you have really high blood sugar for a really long time, your body gets used to that. Another thing that happens is your nerve endings begin to die. So when your blood sugar goes back down to normal levels, suddenly you regain feeling in all of your body. And because your nerve endings have been dying, they need to heal. And because your nerves are damaged, you literally have nerve pain. So everything hurts. Everything. Every single bit of my body hurts. My lungs hurt, my chest hurts, my gut hurts, my stomach hurts, my head hurts, my back hurts, my ears hurt, eyes hurt, nose hurts, lips hurt, fingers hurt, hands hurt, toes hurt, feet hurt. I have it relatively mild from what I can tell from other people's descriptions. It sucks. On the flip side, I actually have energy. I feel awake. I sleep through the night. I don't have to piss every 45 minutes. I don't have constant dry mouth. I don't have to drink 18 liters of water an hour to feel like a human being. But everything hurts. When my blood sugar is normal. So, am I better? Am I improving? Yes. But I feel like I'm gonna fucking die. Summer has arrived on the calendar. So, on one hand, absolutely. I'm feeling better and oh shit! The goblins have arrived. I'm feeling better and things are improving. On the flip side, oof. We'll see you around, Hobo. Thanks for hanging out. Yeet. Fun has just arrived, though. I really hope this isn't too big of a invasion. But they got beak dogs, so I'm worried. Because I still haven't got my military back up, and I've only got 53 dwarves. Ooh, it's a biggie. Alright, We may have a problem. Wonder if they had something to do with the thief? I mean, it's possible. Maybe the thief knew the army was coming. But this could be bad. We'll see what we can do, though. Alright, I need a few siege ops. You're a siege operator, cool. Now also siege operator. Now also siege operator. You're also a siege operator. You have a crossbow. Well, they do have quivers. Here's the real question. They have arrows. Well, that's not too big of an army, but I don't have a big defense at all. Alright, these are all set to prepare to fire. Where's my frickin', dwarves? Get provisions. All right, sure, but like... They should be siege operating. Bits, what's up? We're under siege. This could go bad. Thank you very much for the raid. I hope that you're doing well. Those things, man. That one recruit in the Bronze Fist? Teach goblins what exactly? Oh, I see the problem. There we go. We're getting raided from both sides. Welcome, Murder Bits and Raiders. I hope that you guys had a good stream. What were you playing today? If you guys don't know Murder Bits has a good voice and streams good video games. And is an all-around good person. You should watch his streams. Although he might disagree, I don't know. Which side do you get? The chat side, I guess. The side that's not going to die, unlike my fort. At least those weapon traps are doing something. I've got a bunch of ballistas set up. So I'm going to have to tell them to fire. We'll see how this does. Looks like a lot of beak dogs are dying in the weapon traps, which is good. We've got quite a few dwarf mercenary rotten stalkers visiting. All right, so far the glass traps seem to be doing all right. I'm seeing lots of beak dog blood as well as goblin blood on the ground, and as on top of that, I'm seeing troll blood, which is the blue stuff. A large serrated green glass disc strikes the beak dog in the upper body, and the injured part is cloven asunder. Yeah, it's just cutting them up. What's that? Like a piece of jewelry in there. What's it? I lost it. Something landed on it. So it's irrelevant. I'm also getting some prisoners, which is lovely. Yeah, the traps are certainly doing work. I'm going to need to remember to let my military out of here, but I'm really hoping that they just shoot arrows at this. Are you not able to shoot arrows? It worked last time. All right, well. Fire at will. Fire at will. Fire at will. Fire at will. Oh, we missed. No dwarves! Just set these back to prepare to fire. But I don't want to let my dwarves out, so... Well, here comes the one recruit to hopefully fight the beak dog. Well, those recruits are doing work. Or that one recruit seems to be doing something. Which is good. That's Huguru. Who's supposed to be in there with the rest of them, but they don't seem to be super interested in that. Now, Bronze Fist hasn't charged yet. Bronze Fist is still up there by the ballistas. Also, I think Huguru is dead, yes. All right, so I need to just fire at will on these. They're just gonna fire the second they get the opportunity to, although my dwarves are having panic attacks, which is not good. Oh, would you look at that? This dwarf has entered a martial trance. We're doing pretty good, actually, all things considered. Yeah, it looks like the goblins have gotten too close for the ballistas to go off. we'll send them out and let them go do work. Or at least go help. Because it seems like the goblins are just working their way in, which is no good. I can send the bronze fist in as well. The singular bronze fist. Named Phil. Looks like my dwarves are getting slaughtered. This ain't going good, guys. This is going really bad, in fact. This could be the end of the fort. Unless they decide to leave, which they might. Actually, I think they are. Looks like they are leaving. But unfortunately, my siege operators aren't the bravest blokes in the world. Yeah, they're all leaving. But my whole military's dead, so. Was it really a victory? I don't know. We'll get another shot off. Marksmen are fun? You mean they're shit? I wanted to use marksman. He used the... you see that shot that dwarf got off at the end there? Ah, boy. You guys are good at your jobs. Well, I mean, we won this siege. So, like, all things considered, I think all we really... there's still a... Really hope that you leave, troll. It was the best shot, yep. I hope that they just leave here. Can you guys just leave? They're scaring my dwarves. New Carpenter Brute release. Oh, really? I haven't listened to Carpenter Brute in a while. Yeah, we've had a hell of a stream today. We really have. Considering I had a hour and a half break in the middle to have a doctor's appointment over the phone. We've done pretty good today. I really would like those stupid trolls to just leave. Although here comes a rotten stalker who doesn't seem to care about the troll. God damn it. I was hoping that the rotten stalker would fight with the trolls, but seemed too interested. All right, so it looks like we just need more of the serrated glass disc traps. I think that's what we'll do. I think that's what we'll do. A diplomacy check on what? Oh, they're trying to rip off the door? Is that what they're doing? They really do have a weird obsession with doors, don't they? There we go. Well, they seem to have destroyed it. That, or they're, like, not leaving. They're... All right, well, let's just do this. Let's just go clear those trolls, hopefully. They're just trolls, so how bad can they be? We gotta get rid of them somehow. Oh, come on. Come on, dwarves. Here they come. They're already wounded trolls, too. Madinsky's been found dead. Well, he was depressed for a long time anyway. Come on, dwarves. There goes my blacksmith. Stupid, stupid trolls. Kibbs, being the rightful heir, has inherited the position of Duchess of the Aleharvest of Scorching, because I think I just sent my Duchess in to die. Yeah, I did. Come on, dwarves, defend the fort. God damn it. You are now. Oh god, I've got like no dwarves left. Because these stupid trolls are coming through slowly and just killing all my dwarves, and I have no other dwarf. Nobody's gonna be royalty in a minute here because I got these trolls moving through the fort that are just slowly killing everybody. How many dwarves am I at now? I'm at 39. Oh my god. Come on, let's just deal with these. I mean, there's 3 trolls walking through the fort that are very injured, slowly killing all of my dwarves. That's what's happening. But hopefully we can kill those trolls. Come on. Like, how many of them are even left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trolls are basically killing my entire fort. Oh yeah, you're dead. Dude, you were a basic-ass recruit that ran into that fight. Yes, you were very dead. Very much so. And if my dwarves can't kill these trolls, then... Like, I've got 37 dwarves left, and 5 of them are children. And it looks like they took out one of the trolls somehow. Lost another glass maker. Turn this off. Maybe all the dwarves will pile on them now. Come on, guys. There will be no redemption for the Bronze Fist. Unless these dwarves can kill these stupid trolls. Otherwise, my whole fort's dead. We're down to 33 dwarves. We were at 60. Lost half our population again. This isn't supposed to be a combat fort, though. That's the whole point of the fort. I want to have no military. No military. Come on, dwarves. Just get that stupid troll dead. They're literally just like punching this troll to death. Rhinestone and the wrestler was found down to 32 dwarves. I've got lots of wrestlers, but they're completely and totally, utterly fucking useless. And they're also all exhausted and lying on the ground. No shit, that was quick. Nobody's trained. There's still 3 of them alive. Oh, also there's one down in my hospital. Oh, that's bleeding out. Yeah, no, this is probably the fort. That's all that we have left. I mean, you know, we tried. I'm kind of shocked that they sent in such a huge siege, though. With how low my population was and value was. Let those who want peace prepare for war. Nah, this fort's done. There will be no war because we are this fort is dead. Just waiting through the injured. Yeah. I got there's 2 trolls left. And they're both in my hospital. Or one of them's in my hospital. Where's the other one? There. Then the other one's up in my prison, actually. On who is sending them? Oh, totally. Just, there is part of the algorithm is based on fortress value. And so we had a pretty valuable fortress. Wasn't that valuable? That's just unfortunate, really. All right, it seems like everything is dead. Well, okay. So, I got 1 coffin. Hello, Darth Plagueis the Wise. Maybe not 200, but I'm gonna make 200. It's the miasma that's gonna kill us, though. Just disbanded all my military squads and I'm gonna try and get as many people tended to as possible. I thought I had more beds, but I guess not. So we have 30 dwarves left. Gonna be a rough cleanup, I think. I doubt it, because I don't have any necromancers in my fort, so how the heck would I get intelligent undead with no necromancers? Granted, I did say this fortress was done the last time I streamed it too, because of what happened with the Land Titan. I mean, I've had some visit, but I've had plenty visit, but how would that affect my fort? Like, why? How would that change anything? It doesn't. I've had tons of intelligent undead visit, but it's kind of irrelevant. Depends on the resurrection. And now the tantrums begin. It depends on the resurrection. They can be intelligent, and they can also just become undead and attack everything that moves. I've had both happen. The migrants have arrived. God, I hope it's a lot of them. Well, you know, let's just watch. Craftsdwarf, Craftsdwarf, Craftsdwarf. Wait, are those Craftsdwarves or peasants? They're peasants. Although I can help with cleanup. Hunter, Craftsdwarf. We're up to 38. Got a whole bunch of peasants. But yeah, no, it depends on the resurrection. They can be intelligent undead, and they can also be unintelligent undead. It depends. At least those New peasants can help us store shit in stockpiles. Yeah, well now you do. Hype trains are off cooldown again. What else can I do? Well, green glass coffins are up. Which means my glass maker here should be making those. Question is, why aren't you? Guess because you'd rather socialize. Well, that's fair. Oh, well, you're just dying of a panic attack. That's fine. You can also be on glass making, new peasant person. Where am I dumping the bodies? Well, I'm going to put them... Why are you putting those there? What is that set to? Use. What the fuck? Those are... Oh, they're damaged serrated glass disc. Gotcha. I don't have a place to put them yet, really. Straight up, don't have a place. I was going to use this over here as a spot for bodies, but currently I don't really have a spot. Probably just put a big old corpses stockpile out here and we'll figure it out when we get there. Huguru, you have a good night's sleep. And I'm glad that you're still watching. No, the goblins make corpse piles to instill fear into dwarves. Not the other way around. You know, normally that wouldn't have been a hard siege to fight it in the slightest. The only reason it's a hard siege in this case is because of how I'm intentionally playing this fort. So, it is what it is. All right, so I need a dwarf that's gonna have no hauling, masonry, and architecture. And I need to go up to here, go to the Craftsdorf shop, start engraving. Hey Billy, what's up, dude? Need to start engraving like stat, or we're gonna get a shit ton of ghosts. We're probably still gonna die from a tantrum spiral, but how am I feeling? Everything hurts. I'm doing my best. Doing my best. All right, I need to get my Duchess happy. Still have my mayor, so that's good. Kind of sucks that I need to make you a new mausoleum. Can weed help with the pain? Sure, but I shouldn't be taking any substances. Hey, take something that impairs your judgment at a time when you need to be very in tune with your body. I'd love to smoke a blunt, but I shouldn't. I probably won't for a while. Oh no, a buffalo got stung by a honeybee. Oh, probably, but I'd probably kill more people with the minecarts than anything. I don't like using minecarts. I just find them tedious and dangerous. So, probably, but... I'm gonna put the cages down there. With prisoners. It's just added fun, though. Yeah, but that's not the point of this fort. Right? I go into forts with themes. I'm not doing minecarts in this fort. No, the point of this fort is to be a giant, non-combative tavern. Where I brew as many different kinds of, Actually, no, wheelbarrow serves a different purpose than that. Peace fort, yeah, that's the ideal. Will we actually achieve that? Abso-fucking-lutely not, but I can try it. Shocked my glass workers aren't doing any glass work yet. Good job, Squug. On used to being rich. I mean, my goal for this fort was to not fight with anybody or get sieged, but, you know, there's only so much you can do. I don't feel well. Everything hurts with it. Literally everything hurts. My whole body. Breathing hurts, for fuck's sake. I feel all the little ends of my nerves that I haven't felt in a while. Gotta love neurological nerve damage. It'll go away eventually. Right now, everything hurts. Need you on glass. Ah. No, it's not the hospital bed. It's when your blood sugar is high for months on end. It kills the ends of your nerves. And suddenly when you're, and then when your blood sugar goes back to normal, you suddenly feel your body again. Putting it bluntly, it doesn't feel super great. I will be shocked if this fortress survives this. I might just be done with this fort tonight. Also, I love how everybody in the Dwarf Fortress community is all of a sudden obsessed with minecarts after one Krug Smash video. I'm not gonna lie, when he put that video out, I was like, oh god, everybody's just gonna be like, blind, have you used minecarts for this? Have you used minecarts for this? And yep. I was completely correct. Oh, I know. I know. I'm well aware. Doctors have told me that. Really. Doctors have told me that. Doesn't change the fact that it hurts. I don't like minecarts as weapons. I think using them as weapons is cheesy as heck. Hey, B-Log, how you doing, man? Hope that you're well.
Cheese for everyone!
I might just... What do you guys think of the idea of retiring this fortress? Because I'm not super fond of it, I'll be honest. And just chilling with some legends for an hour. I know that it's banned in this chat, but don't. Please, Rune. Oh, that's not good. Like, or she doesn't have symptoms, does she? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I mean, the goal of this fort, like, this fort's not going to recover from this realistically. I mean, it's going to take a while to recover. And when I get close to recovery, it's just going to get assaulted again. So, sure. But you can use other language. That's all. I'm just trying to set a precedent that I don't want that in my chat, right? And you can say, oh no, that's not good. That's bad. I hope that she gets better. Anything else, you don't need to say Monko fucking ass. I know it's a Twitch meme. I know it's a bit of Twitch culture, but it's something that I don't want in my chat. I don't care if it's Twitch culture for the rest of Twitch. This isn't the rest of Twitch. This is my chat. Retire the fortress for the time being. Goodbye, Aleharvest. You've been fun. We'll do another fort in this world, though, but let's do a little bit of Legends first. Not today, though. Your fortress has settled into the rhythm of day-to-day living beyond your meticulous concern. Well, I still hope she gets better, though. You like it? Just destroyed the fort. See if I can figure out who attacked us. Once the game's done saving, that is. I really want to do a really... Because currently we have Ancient Stones, which is my other fortress that